Peace and blessings, love and light, and welcome to day 89 of the 365-day challenge. It's your girl Kim, and happy Sunday. I hope that you are having a beautiful day thus far. For those of you who have gone to church, I hope that you had a beautiful church service and that you gained something that you can glean from and that you can take into this coming week, something that you can put into your spiritual toolbox. And for those of you who are just having a day of rest, I hope that it's been peaceful thus far and that you have taken the time to relax and enjoy the day for what it is in preparation for the upcoming week. We are coming up on the last week of March. Well, March ends officially tomorrow, and heading into April. We're going to be heading into the first quarter of this new year. Time is moving fast, and so it's important that we're keeping up with being present in the things that are going on and that we're being clear about the goals that we have moving forward. For some of you, you're going to be going into the last month of what you've decided to do as a healthy habit and maybe moving into your next stage for the next 4 months. Okay, so it's important to see where we are in that regard as well, and to be thinking about what the next 4 months are going to be looking like after April ends. Okay, but before we get into today's thought, I want to get into today's affirmation, and it reads, I confidently make choices that reflect my true self and trust my inner guidance. Again, I confidently make choices that reflect my true self and trust my inner guidance. Okay, and so today's thought is about boundaries. What boundaries have you set in your life? What are some things that you are standing firm on? Some things that are a no for you? And how are you addressing those things? Remember, it's important for us to remember how we respond and not react to the things that are going on around us. And a part of that is being clear on what our boundaries are. Okay, being able to tell people that, no, this is not something that I'm comfortable doing, or this is not something that I want to do, so that we're not putting ourselves in a place of creating animosity towards someone when we've agreed to do something that we didn't want to do. But then also being clear about the things that we can do and that we want to do. Okay? It's important for us to set boundaries and to be able to be clear on why it is that we feel a certain way about something. Do you feel a certain way about something because it's a trigger for you? Is it something that you need to address? We need to know what it is that we're being clear about, and making sure that we've done the work so that when someone asks us, we don't get defensive because we're not clear on why we feel that certain way ourselves. Okay? So think about some boundaries that you have, some things that are a yes or a no for you, whether it be with regards to relationships, friendships, whether it be with regards to your employment. Take time to take a piece of paper and write down some things or some situations that may have come up, and what you've learned from them is something that causes you to feel a certain way or to create a boundary based on that. And write those things down, because sometimes we can see it in our mind's eye, but sometimes when we see it on paper, it solidifies some of our thoughts. And so you may want to, like I said, take a piece of paper, write those things down, and write down why it is that you stand firm on those things. Why are you 10 toes down on that thing? Okay? It's very easy for us to say that we don't like something, and then as soon as somebody asks us why, we get defensive because we're not clear. Okay? Remember, change and things like that start from within. And it starts with us being able to set boundaries that we are clear on, so that we can speak intelligibly about why we feel the way we do. And then that way we have comfort in knowing that we're doing something that's best for us. It's going to be individual to you, not to you and everybody else. Remember, it starts from within. Okay, so hopefully I gave you a little bit of food for thought for today. Have a most spectacular day. If it's a day of rest for you for the rest of the day, or if you're watching a game, whatever it is, make sure that you sprinkle some self-love and self-care in there, and take good care of yourself. Okay, and until I see you guys tomorrow, have a beautiful day. Know that you are loved and prayed for. Until I see you, I say peace.